Hi there and welcome to this video. So if you come here under brand, you're going to see that there's this new feature, manage website. This is a new feature which allows you to create a website on Mailchimp. So in this video, I'm going to do an overview of how you can create a website using this Mailchimp website builder. So first off, you're going to have to come here under brand and then you'll click on manage website. And as you can see, Mailchimp has already created my first website for me, and it is created based on my account. So whatever your account is called, that's what is going to get used here. And you can just click, and you can click on it to edit the domains. So this is the domain that we currently have. I don't have a domain that is connected on Mailchimp, and you can connect your domain on Mailchimp by going here under brand, and you can add a domain that you can use. If you want to use your own custom domain, such as example.com, you can add the domain here and use that. You can also change the domain address for the one that you've been given. So you can change that. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then the website title, you can change the title here. And this is what will appear in your browser. So for this example, let's assume that I want to create a website for a fictional audio editor. So we're going to create a personal website for somebody, and this is a fictional person, and we're going to see how we can build a website for this individual. So let's say this person is called Arnold Rasputin. Let's say that's our title. And if you already have a domain, you can purchase a domain from Mailchimp. They have this. This is also something that I saw you can do on Mailchimp. You can purchase a domain and use that with your website. Or you can connect a domain. If you already have a domain on GoDaddy, SiteGround, Namecheap, anywhere else, you can connect your domain, and you can come here by coming under brand, and then you come to manage domains, and you can click here to connect your domain. So there's a video I did about how to do this, and you can watch that video. I will upload it next. You can watch that video to see how to connect your domain. So I will leave this as it is, and then I will save the changes. So let's start editing, and let me first of all do an overview of what you can do. So if you've used Mailchimp in the past to create templates, to create landing pages, campaigns, you're going to see that there's some similarities in editing the blocks. And you can see here, we have two item styles. So you can choose the different styles for your website, for your web page. So the first one here, you have the colors. You can change the colors that you have on your headers. You can change the colors of your paragraphs and the link text. All this you can change here. You can also change your logo. Just delete that and add the logo again. And then you can also change the font right there. If you want a different font for your headers, you can see that is changed. If you want a different font for paragraphs, that you can change there as well. So I'm going to leave this as it is. And then I will also come here under pages just to show you that you can create multiple pages. So currently we have home. You can add another page, and let's call it about. And you can see this will be a page, and it will be added to the navigation. If you want to link outside to something else, then you can choose a link, and then you will add the link here. Maybe you want to link to YouTube just at the very top, or you want to link to another website, then you can do this as well. Just add the link, and then you'll click on add. But for us, we want it to be a page. Then I'm going to click add. And you can add another page once this has been added. So you can add as many pages as you want to. You can also edit the style. So you can edit the style of your navigation. You can just see all the items that you can change here. You see the background color is currently white, but you can change this as well. If you want it to be a different color, you can choose a different color. You can do that right here. So I'm just making the change here, but if this is something you don't want to change, then you can just leave it as it is. So I'm going to do that. And then the link text, of course, once you change the background, you may need to change the color for the text. And you can also change the size if you want to, 16 pixels. Just try and play around with all these items. If you don't want the navigation, maybe you have a one-page item, you can disable the navigation. But of course, we're going to enable it. And then I'm going to save this. So here what we have are sections, and you're going to see how to work with these sections. So these sections are what are here. Now Mailchimp is still pretty behind. There's not a lot of flexibility. Like these items, you can remove them, but you cannot rearrange them, and you cannot edit them beyond what Mailchimp allows you to do. So right now we are editing home. If you want to change the page that you're currently editing, you can change it here, but we're currently editing home. So if you want to go fast, you can just use all these elements, just edit them so that you can get online as quick as possible. And to edit any element, you'll just click there and you can click on it to edit it, and you'll be able to change any of the elements. If you don't like any element, you can hover and then delete an element. And if you don't like any of these sections, like for instance, maybe you don't have a Square account, and this only works with Square currently. That means that if you want to sell a product, you'll have to have an account with Square. And if you click here, you'll see you have to connect your account to Square, and Square is currently only supported in Canada, US, UK, Japan, and Australia. So if you're not in those countries, you may want to remove that block. Just delete that block. And testimonials, if you don't want any of these blocks, just remove them as well. So I can click on style. Let's click on style, and that will take us back to this. So let me just click on this item once again. And when I click on this, you can see certain sections have been removed. We've removed various sections. And if you want to add them back, you'll just come here under sections. So if there's any section that was removed, you'll see them under removed section, and you can add them once again. Like if you want to add subscribe, just click on restore, and it's going to add it once again. So if you come down here, you're going to see subscribe is back, and you can remove it once again if you don't want it on your web page. Now I can see this has gone back to the original settings. Some settings haven't taken effect here, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to save so that our menu can be clearly visible. So that's pretty much an overview of how to work with this. If you want to edit anything, you see these are things you're used to. These are things you're used to seeing on Mailchimp. You can add an element and edit it accordingly. If there's any element that you want to add, you can just come to blocks and you can add it. Maybe you want to add images. You can add it there, or you want it down, just drag it below, put it wherever you want to add it. You can click on it and then you can edit it, upload an image. All these are things that you know how to work with if you've used Mailchimp in the past. But I'm going to show you how you can create a simple website for an individual, and that's what we're going to start doing in the next video. So in this video, we've done a brief overview of how you can work with this Mailchimp website feature. And as I said, this is a new feature. So there are various things that have probably not been added, or some things that may have been overlooked, and I hope they will be added when they add more features to this website builder for Mailchimp. So I will see you in the next video when we continue from here.